Chapter 35, Race Events. I've had the pleasure of working as the Master of Ceremonies at the Accra International Marathon. The race, stretching from Pram to La in the Greater Accra region of Ghana, involves children and adults from all over the world running various distances: 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers, half marathon, and full marathon. What does an MC have to do with a race? Well, at the end of all the running, an event is held at a specially designed fun and fitness park, and that is where you get to work. Imagine an open, grassy area with canopies and stalls set up horseshoe style. Hundreds of adults and children mill around. Various activities take place, often simultaneously. Awards are presented to victorious individuals and teams. Several services and entertainment are on offer: massage services, bouncy castles, bull rides, trampolines, face painting, acrobatic displays, free photograph sessions, free dancing lessons, traditional drumming, dancing, and singing. Race events are challenging to host because of the many activities taking place simultaneously. In case you're invited to one day MC one, here is how to do it the easy way. Get there early. This is the cardinal rule for all events. Do not be late. Distance races normally begin early in the morning in order to protect runners from the effects of heat and humidity. Aim to get to the finish line well before the first runners breast the tape. Meet all the people working with you to make the event a success: the DJ, race volunteers, venue staff, and representatives of the organizer. Test the microphone. A large part of your success at any event consists of turning up ahead of time. When you're early, you put yourself in a good position to handle the event well. Get organized. The scene at the finish line of a race event can be quite chaotic. Imagine scores of exhausted runners sprawled on the lawn, hawkers handing out fresh coconuts to grateful hands, Azonto music blaring from the DJ's sound system, children running around with multicolored patterns adorning their faces, hundreds of happy people milling about, eating, chatting, laughing, and generally having a good time. If you don't have a structured program to impose order on the event, quite a few people are going to start wondering what is going on. Worse still, some may just leave early. Remember that at the end of the race, runners will receive their prizes, and everyone else who did not run would like to know what kind of entertainment there is. Draw up a program that will inform the public about the awards ceremony and various attractions. Get talking. There's more than one audience at the finish line of a race: family and friends of runners, and the sponsors whose resources help to pay the event. Your aim is to connect with as many of these groups as possible. As the runners cross the finish line, you can interview some of them, after they've caught their breath, of course. Is this your first long-distance run? Why did you take part? How did you train? These are questions a curious onlooker would want answers to, and they sometimes provide an interesting backstory. Like the judge from California who ran the full marathon with a man he had once sentenced. Why? To raise money for a charity dedicated to rehabilitating former delinquents. Another unusual story involved a couple who met while running an earlier edition of the race, fell in love, and got married. You will only get great stories if you get in amongst the crowd and speak to as many people as you can. Remember to also interview sponsor representatives so they can toot the horn of the organization and give it some positive publicity. Get involved. There's no rule which says you cannot do a professional job in a fun way. What better way to advertise the face painting than for you to get your face painted and then point people to the stall? Try the rides and sample the food so you can talk from experience about the experience. Audiences will take a cue from you, so if you want them to have fun, show them how it's done. Remember the key points: get there early, get organized, get talking, and get involved. That is how to MC a race event the easy way.